One person, no team, no budget, building a working software product in a few days using AI tools. 5 years ago, this sounded unrealistic. Right now, people are doing it. In this video, I want to cover 4 things: what the solopreneur trend is and where it came from, why small businesses benefit from it the most, what tools people use to build products solo, and where the solo path runs into a wall. The word solopreneur has been around for a while, but it used to mean freelancers and one-person consultancies, people who sold their time for money. In 2025 and 2026, the meaning shifted. A solopreneur is now someone who builds and ships a software product alone, not by writing every line of code themselves, but by using AI tools for code generation, UI design, debugging, and deployment. And this is not just people tinkering with side projects. The share of solo-founded startups in the US went from about 23% in 2019 to over 36% by mid-2025. Here's one example. A guy named Vincent Young built SaaS products completely solo using AI tools. One of his products, MeetBot, a scheduling tool, cost him a few $100s a month to run. No employees, no office. He competes with Calendly, a company with hundreds of people and staff. A couple of years ago, this was not possible because the tools weren't there yet. But who benefits from this the most? The group that benefits from this the most is small business. You own a pizza delivery place. 5 years ago, if you wanted your own ordering app, you had 2 options: pay a development team tens of thousands of dollars and wait months, or put your business on an aggregator like Bolt Food or Wolt, compete with every other pizzeria in your city, and give up a cut of every order. For a business running on tight margins, both options were painful. Now that same owner can use AI tools to build a basic ordering system, menu, card, payment, delivery tracking, without hiring anyone. The monthly cost is a few tool subscriptions. The timeline is weekends, not months. Same story for a dental clinic that needs online booking, a pet groomer that wants a scheduling app, a gym that wants a membership app. One person can get the first version running, but with what tools exactly? Let me show you. There are several, and the main difference between them is how much technical knowledge they require. For example, Lovable. You describe what you want in plain language, it builds a working application. Front-end, back-end, database, you do not need to know how to code. Cursor is a code editor with AI built in. It autocompletes, suggests, caches errors. You still write code, but AI handles a lot of the routine work. Claude and Codex. These help you reason through architecture, write business logic, and debug problems. You pick one main building tool, Lovable if you have no coding background, Cursor if you do, and build your whole project there. Claude or Codex use alongside as a helper for logic and debugging. You don't spread across 4 building tools and try to connect them. A few days of focused work, and you have a functioning prototype. That pizza shop owner from earlier could have a working ordering system by next week. Not polished, not production grade, but enough to test with actual customers. Now here is the part most people skip. AI tools will get you to a prototype, a good one, maybe even a version that handles your first 50 or 100 users. But the code AI generates is not always production grade. Edge cases get missed, security usually gets added later, if at all, and the architecture may not scale. A database design that is fine for 50 orders a day can fall apart when you get 500. That pizza shop prototype with 10 customers? It works. The same system during a Friday dinner rush with 300 simultaneous orders, that is a different engineering problem. So here is what we think makes sense. You start solo. You build with AI tools. You test with real users. You see if the business model works. You validate before you spend real money on engineering. And when the idea proves itself, you bring in professionals. Not to start from scratch, but to work with what you already have. Clean up the code base, fix the architecture, add what AI tools do not handle well, for example, complex integrations, security, performance optimization. At Pynest, we see this more and more. Someone comes in with a prototype that builds themselves. It works, it has users, but they know it needs engineering to handle real growth. We'll look at the code, figure out what stays and what gets rebuilt, and take it towards production. You no longer need a team and a big budget to test a software idea. One person with the right tools can get to a working prototype in days. But a prototype is not a product. At some point, you need engineers who do this full-time. Start solo, validate fast, then bring in the pros. If you have something you built with AI tools and you want to professionalize on it, reach out to us at Pynest. Link is in the description. Have you ever tried building something with AI tools on your own? How far did you get? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next video.